Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Messi. And he's in on goal! And the shot! So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, there's the clearance. Oh, easy pickings there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Bellingham. He's not got that quite right. Serginho. Oh, no joy this time. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Diogo Costa sends that a long way. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Odo. And it's Messi. Passes short and sharp. That's going to go a long way. Son Heung-min, he's tried one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Kante gets it away. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a sharp pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Odo picks it up out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Almost half an hour in now. And here's Batistuta. Odo. Oh, what a climb! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Son Heung-min really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Mbappe, great chance! Goal!
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Aim forwards. Konate gets over and intercepts. Messi.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Bellingham. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Son Heung-min! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite...
Now the finish! Well, now it's fallen kindly here. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
That's an example of the sixth sense of opportunism that many of his ilk show. Masterful anticipation.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Always onto this.
There will be 1 minute added
Important
time.
interception. And he can clear it away. Mbappe. And the shot's on here. Great hit! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each.
For one of our fan club members.
So there was the first half.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Hadrian. Number 9, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 42, Musiala. Number 11, Owen.
So once again, we're underway. Musiala has cut it out, and that has been knocked clear.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. Bellingham. Owen! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Now it's Messi. Oh, that was vital. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And he welcomes it in. Cleared without complication. That's the throw. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's fabulous. Shot, and the shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Cleared without hesitation. It's a loose ball. Played it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Back into the middle. Passes short and sharp. Looking for the run. Can he finish? And it's a goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
So, a breakthrough already. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Mbappe. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. And that has been cleared. And it's Guardiola. Courtois. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That's what all good teams do these days. Pressing from the front is highly effective.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Odo. Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. That was good alertness. Platini. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Gabriel.
Botafogo really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly...
Messi! Bastoni. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Botafogo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And they've got rid. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, can he put it away? Now, and again, it's loose and there's a race for the ball. And another try! They've done it! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Decent hit! Yes! And he is just ripping it up!
Botafogo really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
A case now of complete control.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Now who's going to be first to this? Van der Vaart. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Played back in. It's got big chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the cup gets his head to it! He's kicked it out just.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He won't be happy with that one.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
That's a good ball played into space. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Good read, needed. And there's the end of the first half. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, unless there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Mbappe.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Number 10, Owen. Substitution in progress.
And here's Son Heung-min. They want to be quick to recover this. And how did he not make it 4?
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Well, played right into his path. And he's managed to get free. There's the hit! Well, that is remarkable.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Aim forwards. Platini. Bastoni. Platini. That's a nicely measured pass. Now the finish!
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces. That's good defensive concentration.
Oh, has a go! Time and again they are repelled. Bruno Fernandes. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that is as far as they're going to go. Nuno Mendes. Now Van de Ven. And Konate. Owen. That's really well manoeuvred.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Van der Vaart.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really...
And a header! It's there! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? And here's Son Heung-min. He's gone to goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bastoni. Adams. And Gabriel. Odo. Short changes him with that pass. Musiala. Guardiola. Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Guardiola. Now Odo. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Number 23.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 4. Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field. Number 13.
That should get the job done.
Number 42. Musiala.
Botafogo are looking to go forward now. And no, that was never going to make it. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gabriel makes the interception. And it's Owen. Oh, they could break here. Musiala finds himself offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 3. Alessandro
Botafogo making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
He's found the way through. And the shot! And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, this looks sharp. Owen. Owen was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Owen. And they've got a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Back into the middle. And here's Son Heung-min. Has a look and plays it forward.
Son Heung-min really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Nakata. It's going to be another throw. And here's Owen, and Owen! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Botafogo really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Nakata puts his foot on the gas.
There will be 3 minutes.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Musiala, that's a little off target. Platini. That looks a cracking ball. That's gone for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Chouameni. Coming on to replace him is number
Works it
6,
forward.
Joshua Kimmich.
And we're done. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better.
Look at bang in the corner.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique. That was well played
So far, and the score is 1-0. Sigh of relief from the early, used a certain 6 Cruyff, and he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Well, there may be some scope for debate over the... Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
No second thought, a straight red card.
Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain... Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
No second thought.
Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth... Cruyff. And he's in on goal. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Cruyff. And he's in on goal.
Well, he's seen that early, used the
Thought a straight red card. And he's in on goal.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
No second thought, a straight red card. Cruyff. And he's in on goal.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth. Odo.
Ini ada yang beli jus pisang langsung 5. Tadi udah dibilangin nanti pisang itu
Kenapa? Nah, kita mau bikin apa nih? Bakso goreng. Wih,
Baksonya digoreng dulu,
Baksonya?
baru nanti
nah kita mau bikin apa nih? Bakso goreng. Wih,
baksonya
mau masukin apa nih, Mbak? Banyak kepala ayam, guys. Lagi ngeracik apa nih?
jago.
Suara dulu, oh gitu. Nah, kedua baru ngeliat ada kayak sosok.
Jadi saya lihat kan di belakang, nah seperti itu teman-teman. Jadi tempatnya ketika kita mulai proses penyatuan jenazah itu ada tempatnya, ada kain kafannya, lalu di belakang itu adalah tempat untuk itu ya, agar darah tidak terlalu mengalir ya.
Iya, kalau kita dengar sekilas seperti suara
ya pakai headset
gitu ya, nangis gitu,
ya.
seperti
Itu kalau jelas katanya sih yang di netis itu pakai headset ya, mungkin lebih jelas. Dan tidak sengaja ketika saya pandangan balik lagi, saya kan akhirnya lihat yang di samping saya itu bajunya sama gitu loh, kok sama
Kalau rajin tuh kalau sekolah libur Mbak masuk sendiri gitu. Mbak berapa kuenya? 1.500. Kenapa? Mau beli? Gitu.